Good morning, sunshines. Maybe someday I won't be so annoying when I say good morning, sunshines, but I probably will be still. It's just part of me. It's part of who I am. So you guys just have to deal with it, right? It's great. Good morning, you guys. Thank you for joining me for Good Morning Sunshine. We're doing our miracle morning together and just working on practicing getting yourself from here to there, from this side to the other side, whatever that means for you, forward progress in your life, lighting your heart up and like looking for and seeking out more. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Daphne. I haven't caught you live for a while, or your name hasn't popped up for a while. I know you said tag me when I go on, and I forget sometimes to do that. Good morning, Keith. How are you? Good morning, sunshines. Okay. Share your good morning sunshine, your hashtag GMS, good morning Jojo, and then share something that you are grateful for today. I am very grateful for hot showers. Anybody else? Good morning, Brianna. Like, good morning, Natalie. Some people don't have hot showers. And you think about, really when you guys say you're gratefuls, I want you to think about not having that thing that you're grateful for and what that looks like. Good morning, Kyle. How are you? And it's pretty amazing what we just take for granted that we get to take hot showers. Like, that's pretty fantastic that we get to do that, right? So like really say your gratitude, pick one gratitude today. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Valerie. And then think about not having those things. Like, think about removing that from your life, and what would that be like if you didn't, if you no longer had fill in the blank here. A different way to practice gratitude, right? Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Uncle Jeff. How are you guys? Okay, and then it's Thursday. So we talk about our exercise within the realm of our miracle morning, which is silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. So what is the last exercise you've done, or what are you going to do today? I would love to hear about that. It just keeps us on track. It keeps us in check. If you never answer this one, then maybe the answer is you don't exercise. I would work on that. Good morning, Brittany. Not for necessarily you guys weight loss, just for health, for vitality, for your heart, right? So if you do not have an answer for your last exercise and your next exercise, and it doesn't count if you say my last exercise because it was 6 months ago, that doesn't count either. So tell me the last time that you exercised, right? And what you did, because that's fun to read about too. All right, and then let's talk about something this morning about our babies. Good morning, Brandy. If you're not a parent, still watch, because maybe you will be a parent someday, or maybe it can make you watch the people around you a little different who are parenting, because there are little people around us all the time. Good morning, Casey. How are you, my dear? So we're at 7-Eleven this morning, right? We have this morning routine, it's the only time where John and I get to spend together, so it's like our date 30 minutes where we go and we drop the kids off and we go to 7-Eleven and grab a coffee or whatever and say hi to all the people there, because now we know everyone there. I'm not sure, it's like our cheers in the morning, right? So we're going there doing that, and there's this dad and this little guy. Super, super cute little guy, right? And he's walking through the aisles, and he's got his bag. I don't know if I think it's like Flaming Hot Cheetos. It's something like that. It's like this big bag of chips, and he has it under his arm, and he's like walking out. And the dad is like, no, bud, here. And he hands him a Nutri-Grain. He's like, this is what we're having for breakfast, Nutri-Grain bar. And he's like, I don't want that. I want this. And the dad's like, no, but we're having the Nutri-Grain bar for breakfast. And he's like, and he looks at it and he grabs his bag of chips and he just walks away, walks to the aisle, right? And you guys, this is not this has happened to all of us. I guarantee, if ever moms, dads, admit, yes, this has been me at one point or another, right? Where the little one stomps off and the dad's just that's what he does. Oh my God, I am exhausted. I am so tired from trying to say, no, and get you on the right course step. You win, bud, you win. So he walks up there with his little Cheetos, and dad's got the Nutri-Grain bar. I think maybe dad's gonna eat the Nutri-Grain bar at this point, right? And little guy gets to have Cheetos for breakfast. Super funny, super cute, just an example that we see out there in the world. Here's the situation about that, you guys. Think about this for a second. Our little people in our world, they are so tenacious. When they want something, they go after it, right? Maybe this could have been a different lesson for this. So it could have been a lesson of how we could learn from our children, actually, not just that they're our bosses at times, if we let them be. Actually, anytime we let them be, right? They're so tenacious in their desires that they will literally, they want that bag of chips, and they're going to go ham until they get the bag of the chips. First they're going to make the point that they want it, then they're going to hold on to it, then they're going to lay in the aisle, and they are going to kick, and they are going to stomp, and they are going to throw a tantrum, and then they're going to scream. They're going to do whatever they can to get what they're going after. Super freaking admirable, isn't it? Children are amazing little beings. They're amazing because when they want something, they put their whole entire self into getting that something. And yes, I understand that we're talking about a bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos right here, but they're so tenacious that eventually their counterpart, whoever that person is, like often rolls over and is like, all right, you win, you get it, okay? And there's two lessons. Let's go with my original lesson that I posted about today, that there are bosses. Like, there is the fact that, like, as parents, you guys, because they're so tenacious, they do get to win often, and that's not great for parenting. That's not great for our relationship, because then eventually they get to pick whatever habits they know. And you know some habits that aren't great for them. We all know Flaming Hot Cheetos is not a good breakfast. Do you guys all know that? Okay, Caley as fit coach, that's not a good breakfast. There's no protein, there's nothing good in there for them, right? So on one hand, we want to look at the fact that you're little and you're like people in your life, they're going to get away with what they can. And they're not bad people, and they're not trying to be little brats about it. They're literally just practicing their ability to be their best them and get what they want. And they're freaking awesome at it. So us as parents, if we don't want them to fall into those habits, we need to be stronger than them. So this flips it to the other side of the lesson real quick that we're going to go to, that what if we could instead take something from what we're looking at within them and learn? Like, what if we could learn about how we could be better about going after our goals? We could be better at getting what we want. We could be better at achieving those dreams because we're willing to throw a tantrum like a child. We're willing to be like our most aggressive us in getting those different things. And most of us don't. Like, we get so exhausted and so tired. Like, you would think, wouldn't that kid be tired of like having a tantrum about his Cheetos? Like, and he didn't even have to have the tantrum. He already knew he was going to win. He knew he was going to win right from the point when he had the little smirk on his face, like, Dad, yeah, right? He knew it because he's done it so many times before. And there's a thing too, right? So if you decide, like, on the one hand, right, let's see that our parenting, like, understand that they're not trying to be bad people, but it is our job to be stronger than them. So practice that with them first. Can you be your strongest self and stick to your guns, not just as much as them, but more than them, so that you can create better little people, healthier little people in the world, right? Because if you roll over on everything, they don't know yet. They don't know that that's not good for them. You're the one teaching them or not teaching them. You're the one, by the way, like, you're the one at the grocery store filling up your cart with crap for them or good things for them, right? You're the one who's enforcing homework or not enforcing homework, right? Okay, so take the parenting side, put that in your pocket, okay? Then on the other side, let's learn something from those little beings, like little beings, beasts, I don't know what I was gonna say, those little beings, right? Let's learn how we can be better at going after our goals and visions. Now, this doesn't mean that I want you to be hardcore set on having hot flaming Cheetos yourself and be like, nope, my wife can't tell me that I have to have a shake. That's not what I'm saying, right? This means the things that you're going after, the forward-moving things, the things that are going to lead you to there, right? Like, we know that you're here in your life, you're going for there in life, you have to take steps to get there, and there's going to be challenges when you're going over there. There's going to be people that tell you no. There's going to be people that try to feed you other things, that throw other things at you, and you want to be tenacious like a kid in his flaming hot Cheetos and tell him, F off, whatever that is. Okay, not really, like, that's not really like the exact right saying, right? But whatever it is, you're like, I'm running after these goals, and I don't, like, not that I don't care, but it is kind of like they don't care. Like, he had his flaming hot Cheetos, like, I don't care about your Nutri-Grain bar, right? Like, I'm so tenacious in going after what I'm going, like, just get out of my way. You're just gonna need to move aside because I'm doing this. And I get that you're going to try to hold me down, and you're going to try to push me back, and you're going to try to convince me to try something else. But I'm going after my goals. I'm going after my dreams. I picked something. I picked that new I am a couple days ago, right, that I'm stepping into. People are going to try to push you down in that direction, but be as tenacious as a child. Be as tenacious as them and go after that regardless. So, you guys, 2 lessons today because it just made sense for me, all right? Lesson number 1. You're the parent, not them, okay? You are the boss, not them. And that is in teaching them good lessons for their life. And they're going to be so much better at than you. You have to get better than them. They are teaching you. You have a learning opportunity. Get better, okay? And use that getting better for getting better at other areas in your life. So second lesson is be tenacious as a child, okay? And if you're committed, then you might want to commit on both sides. I'm not sure where you're at. Like, maybe you're in a space where, like, I need to commit to being tenacious in my parenting a little bit more. Like, I need to commit to being the boss. That might be you, okay? And that's you. That's most of us parents at one time or another, by the way, right? None of us are guilt-free on that. The other side might be, I am committed at being tenacious in my goals. So tenacious, like I'm holding on to some Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos, whatever you want to say there, all right? So let's learn from our babies. but let's also teach them teach them a proper way, a good way, a healthy way. So that's what I have for you guys today. Happy Thursday. Good morning, sunshine. Thank you for joining me every morning around 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We do this together. So keep joining us. Share if you want to share and influence other people. And turn on your notifications if you want to know when I'm on. Because usually it's 8. Sometimes it's not. Sound good? All right. Love you guys. Got to go get my baby. Bye.